Broadcasting from somewhere in Central Florida.
Where is the bloody rum?
I see you tried knifey spoony before.
Let's drink some rum.
Rum is the power, rum is the key, rum is the thing that will set us free. Rum,
And nerdy. And nerdy.
Sit back, relax. Remember to turn off your cell phones. For the next hour, let me be your Candy Crush.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Rum and Nerdy. I'm Greg.
And I'm Garrick.
And this is episode 4.06. Wings.
Wings.
Right?
Wings. Yeah, we picked a Superbowl food in season 4's food-themed
Thing.
naming convention.
Yeah.
Because it's Super Bowl weekend.
It is. It's welcome to Super Bowl weekend, and we've been on this list kick, so I've just got some really quick things, and then we'll get in some rum because even the rum is a list.
Oh, the rum is a list.
Yeah,
we got all the lists.
Yeah. So we'll start out. Unbelievable Super Bowl snack facts. 5 things to know. Number 1. According to the National Chicken Council, because that's a thing.
My life is more complete now, knowing that the National Chicken Council exists.
Yeah. Well, during this year's Super Bowl, Americans are most likely to consume about 1.42 billion wings.
It's like chicken genocide.
Right? And I'm okay with that. So whatever.
I mean, as long as they taste good.
Yeah.
Probably fine.
Yeah. As God is my witness, I thought chickens could. Anyway, that's enough to make 3 giant wings. Hold on. That's enough to make 3 giant wings, and by that I mean rings around the earth. Well, God.
You could circle the earth 3 times with the amount of chicken wings we're going to consume.
It would cost 17,000 Bitcoin, or if you want to be lovely and pick up on the tab for the cash, that's just over $623 million in wings alone. And don't forget to tip. Even though the world... Okay, so the factoid number 3. Even a world record wing eater would take over 162 years to eat them. Wow.
And that's if they didn't die 3 or 4 times of a cardiac event on their way to the old age.
Right. Factoid number 4. Another survey suggests that something like 99% of Americans also plan to eat chips, as well as 28 million tons of them. 28 million tons of chips.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. Some crack team of researchers were out there trying to figure out if Americans were going to eat potato chips during the Super Bowl.
Well, it just says...
Who is coming up with this list?
See, it just says chips because it goes on to say that 28 million tons of chips will be served with 8 million pounds of guacamole. Yeah, enough to fill a football field 12 foot deep.
There's something I could get on board with.
Yeah, it's a good fat.
I love me some guacamole.
Yeah, it's a good fat.
That's pretty outstanding.
And then finally, factoid number 5. Last year, the National Grocery Store home delivery services across America sold 66,498 pounds of Tostito tortilla chips. Talk about a scoop and a score. And they sold enough frozen pizzas to make one giant one with a diameter the size of not 1 but 3 football fields.
Happy Gluttony Consumption Day, Americans.
Oh, yeah, and 51 million cases of beers.
Well, at least that's on brand.
Yeah. So there you go.
I enjoy watching the Super Bowl. It's always a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other arcane Super Bowl fact. Did you hear about the guy? There's like some random dude who's he has the only existing full copy of the first Super Bowl broadcast.
Really?
Super Bowl I, which wasn't even called Super Bowl I at the time, because Super Bowl wasn't coined. The name wasn't coined until like 3, I believe. So the first one,
that's right.
The first one was just the AFC NFC championship game. Only one known recording of it exists because, again, back in the 70s, no one gave a shit about football, and the guy tried to sell it to the NFL for $1 million,
and they said, "No, give it to us, or we'll sue you."
They countered with 30,000. And he's like, no, I'm pretty sure this is worth more than a Kia Rio. So, so the NFL instead decided to threaten him with legal action if he ever tried to sell it to anybody else.
Yeah, it sounds like them thing to do. They're probably going to sue us just for mentioning this story.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so just be aware, it exists. It's a thing. And let's be honest, Packers-Chiefs, with the Packers winning, come on, that's like a game just made for us.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like something fake.
Are you sure? I think it'd be a lot of fun to watch with you.
Yeah, I think I'm on the edge of my seat. I don't know how this turns out.
Bart Starr gets a ring. Spoiler alert.
Did you say Bart Starr?
Bart Starr.
Bart Starr.
Packers quarterback in
I thought
Super Bowl
I,
one.
I thought he was the neighbors for Spacely Sprockets or something.
No, Bart Starr, man.
Okay.
Actually, one of my coworkers, her grandmother used to know Bart. She went to college with him, and like is still friends with his wife or something. Anyway,
Something. Yeah.
long story.
Anyway, so our rum today is Cane Island. Now this comes with a funny story as well.
Yeah, please, because you shot me some pictures of this, like randomly the other day, and I'm like, oh, Greg found some rum.
So apparently there's like 6 of these things.
Okay, only 6. You have 3 of the 6 known bottles of Cane Island. This sounds like a terrible business model.
These were the 3 that were on sale, and of course, so here's the story. We went shopping. We were down for anybody in Central Florida, the Mall of Millennia, down by the Universal and International Drive, kind of north side of International Drive. But we went down there. We were just going to kill some time and do some stuff. Turns out that's a terrible place to kill some time and do some stuff because the traffic is absolutely the worst anywhere in the world, I think. Getting out, like that dead-end road that goes down to like Home Depot and Target and all that stuff, getting out of that, it's like, getting out of a freaking, one of those little strip of glue for flies.
That's one of those areas of the world where you have to be there with purpose. You can't just show up and be like, I'm gonna cruise around and see where the world no.
I would venture to guess I am never going to go back to that location during a weekend again. That's just, it was ridiculous. But since we were there, we went to Total Wine.
Okay.
And I'm just like, we can stick our head in there. It's like, I haven't gotten the wine for the podcast, or the wine. I haven't gotten the rum for the podcast here. Is
there something I don't know?
Welcome to Wine and Nerdy. No, that's nothing to know. Anyway, so we go in there and like right off the bat, she sees right at the beginning of that shelf, there's a shelf with all of these different bottles from Cane Island, and not just these, but there's a couple other stuff there. But and she's like, well, these are on sale. You should just get them all. And I'm like,
it feels gratuitous, but I'm on board.
Okay. But these were the 3 specifically, and I thought we'd give them a try.
Okay. So you have over here.
Well, first let me describe what this is.
Okay, sure.
So Cane Island is a product of Infinity Spirits out of Denmark, and they've got a couple different lines, some of which I've actually heard of.
We have been on a Danish rum kick lately, apparently.
Well, but that's what's interesting about this, because this particular thing about Cane Island Rum offers an authentic range of aged rums from selected Caribbean and Central American countries. All rums truly reflect the style and traditions of the origin and the distilleries. Rum is one of the most diverse and historic spirits in the world. There is no other distillate that which produced and aged in so many different countries around the globe. Each rum-produced country has its own history, uniqueness, and special traditions when it comes to rum making. It is the mission of Cane Island Rum to let you discover the beauty of rum the world has to offer. So there's 6. It's Venezuela, Nicaragua, Barbados, Trinidad, Australia, and Thailand, which is funny because Thailand is neither Latin or Central America, and yet it's
neither is Australia.
Oh, that's true. So yes, I bought 3 of them: Australia, Guatemala, and Thailand.
Yeah. So the Australia one, well matured in American white oak casks. The distillery name is Bentley in Eagleby, Queensland, Australia. Pot stilled. And aged in American white oak casks. Look at that. So this was actually product of Australia. So this was made in Australia.
It was.
Yeah, look at that.
It was. It's a Danish company, but again, they want to show off.
You
rums
say that,
from around
but it says bottled by Infinity Spirits, Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Yeah. Actually, looking at this,
freaking Dutch.
There is significantly more than those 6.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
This feels suddenly international all of a sudden.
Yeah. So, Cane Islands. If I hit this, Cane Islands in Europe. These are the ones that are, I guess, maybe they're just available in Europe. But Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, Panama, a different Barbados.
A different Barbados?
Yeah, Venezuela,
it's like
Trinidad,
South Barbados
Thailand,
and North Barbados.
Nicaragua, Australia, El Salvador, and Panama.
Barbados has like a DMZ we don't know about.
Who knows? Who knew? Yeah. And then there's, I don't know if it's just different bottling or what, but yeah, so there's a lot of different.
Okay. Well, we're cracking open the Australia.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Are we going to do it in the regular glasses, or should we get the tasting glass?
Oh, well, let's be fancy and get the little tasting glasses. Let's be cute. Let's be cute about this.
I will. Yeah, here, you vamp. I'll be right back.
Okay, I thought the little tasting glasses were just right there behind you, but that's okay. Okay, so.
Yeah, but the headphones don't reach.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is a real cork, and it's got the real plastic skirt thing on it, and that was a really tight cork, too. Look at that. Ooh.
Noise.
This smells like this is going to be intriguing. Oh, actually, I'm not using those glasses.
Okay.
Toss me a glass of yonder. I mean, I could try to throw the rum from this side of the studio to that side of the studio and watch you try to catch it in these things. Like it's one of those little fairground games, like where the clown blows up the balloon and it pops. Or...
I think that it would be more fair to just pour it in the fucking glass and hand it to me. Yeah, I was going to say, don't go too nuts. We got 3 of these things to get through.
I thought we were only doing one today.
Oh, no, I was going to do these 3. I bought these 3 for today.
Well, goddamn.
We don't have to. We can just do one now.
No. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm for a rum forward episode.
There you go. So, according to Rum Ratings, with 33 ratings, this is a 5.5. Solid
That's
on
out of
the
10.
ratings. It's out of 10. The solid 13 of those 33 are in 5, and then it ranges from well below that to well above it. So, kind of going through there. Enjoyable, not so sweet, dash of caramel, easygoing. Something in a language I don't know. Here we go. Sweet, ripe bananas, Typex, and nail polish.
I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it? I haven't tried it. Nose, yeah, I definitely get that acetone on the nose.
I don't like it.
Banana acetone.
You know, you've listened to me review a lot of rums on this show. When was the last time that I just winced and immediately said, don't like it?
It's funny. I taste a banana. There's a lot of burn to it, but I don't.
I taste a lot of stuff in it. It has a rubbing alcohol aftertaste. It like aftershave. Like it's just there's something.
I don't mind it. Can I see the ice bucket challenge there? Man, it's for me. It's a good burn down the throat, but the flavor doesn't bother me.
No, there is a bitter acetone flavor associated with it. This is a hard pass for me. Like am I obligated to put a cube in it just to take it to the next level?
Well, I got you a Coke over there.
Yeah. Here. Cube me.
Kobe. I mean, we can always just dump it in one of the other glasses as a discard.
I may have dropped a piece of ice on the floor, so I do have a dump cup ready to go.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, cube. Oh, please,
you know what?
Please help it.
Chilled. I think it's more mellow, chilled. Really?
No. Okay, I'm coking it. There is an afternote. There's an acetone, just pure like rubbing alcohol, something in there. You know how some people. Oh, you want Coke too?
Yeah.
You don't like it that much that you also want Coke?
I'm just trying it in the spectrum.
There you go. Oh, it's like you know how some people cilantro tastes like soap?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, this rum tastes like shit.
Do you have that cilantro, Gene?
No, but I have the Australian rum tastes like rubbing alcohol, Gene.
Oh, you know what? Putting Coke in this? Maybe it's because you were drinking Coke, but the second Coke hit this, it smells sour. Hold on.
Maybe. It's the Coke didn't even help.
Oh, God. Coke made it worse. I think. Coke made it worse. I think it's because.
I'm dumping it. I have never. I have never dumped anything out on this show before. I don't think.
Even Malort.
I finished the Malort. I finished my stupid wine, ginger ale garbage, or whatever.
Trailer Park Sangria.
The Trailer Park Sangria. I finished that. Like, I dumped this out. This is something that you put out on the table at parties because you want me to dump yours too?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't mind it at all until I put Coke in it. And you were drinking Coke prior to tasting it.
That might have been it.
That does not go with Coke. Oh, God.
Hey, you know what's going to help us out here? Okay, so we have Guatemala and we have Thailand. I feel like Thailand is going to be risky. Do you want to end on Guatemala knowing that it's going to be safe? Or do we do the Guatemala first, end on a dare, and then just know that we have Baku in the corner?
Let's go to Thailand next.
Okay.
I'm cheating, though, and looking at data.
Okay. Well, let me say that Rum Ratings gave that a 5, and I think that was generous.
It gave it a 5.5.
Even more generous. We can go back and we can check all of our post reviews. I don't.
Well, and here's the thing: when I go through it, disappointing. It smells really cheap. It tastes like a blend of burn and something sweetness. Nothing special. Let me see if I can.
Oh man. Ooh. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the lesser ones of these.
Ugh.
God, I cannot wait to put anything in my mouth that tastes.
Do I have to rinse this out? These cups out now, or?
I think you're fine. Here's a 3. Is the head. Not great. Not so much the burn, but a weird taste.
A weird taste. Good. So I'm not the only one.
Let's see. Here's another. But it's a lower. One of the lower ones. I'm trying to think what they have to say about it.
It tastes like Listerine without the flavor. Like it's just.
Yeah. One last pass. Oh, that's it. So those were the lower scores.
Wait, that was still Australia, right?
That's Australia.
Okay, Thailand. Let's move on to Thailand.
Okay. So this one is a slightly improved 5.9.
Ooh, we're getting up there.
But the difference on this one, 23 ratings as opposed to 33, and there's nothing lower than a 3. There are 2 3s and nothing underneath that. So most of the solid reviews are 5s and 6s, with 1 7. So this, according to the ratings, this should be a true middle-of-the-road rum, based on the ratings.
Distillery name, Secret Distillery. Distillery location, Pathum Thane Province. Type of still, column still. Ooh, a column still.
What was the last one?
Pot. I still don't see a Vulcan in there. Also aged in American white oak casks. So we have that. So it's kind of like, hey, I wonder what the formula is too, because is this sort of like a, the Cane Island people just give the same formula to every country? And
No. It according to the website,
distill the shit out of this.
It is.
They just gotta.
Yeah. They what is the traditional distillation methodology in that country?
Okay, well I can tell you right off the bat, I like the nose better.
I don't, because I don't get any sweetness. It's just tobacco. That's all I get off of this is tobacco.
That's fine. I was getting burnt cilantro and dog hair in the last one.
Okay, here we go.
This just smells like it's a rum.
A little smoother than the other one for sure. I don't have the burn that one did. Sweetness on the tongue that I did not get on the nose. Pretty mild.
It has a bit of a harshness to it. That's not. I mean, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. Hey, throw a cube in that. That's not bad.
It's a solid rated meh.
It's a solid rated meh. I would also not buy this one, but I also wouldn't actively throw it at pigeons.
Pull that off a little.
Yeah, Cube opens it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's not necessarily a sipper. I'm hesitant to put Coke in it now, but it's.
I'm gonna put Coke in it. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I made this in my garage, I would call it a success. And as the first Taiwanese rum I've ever had, I don't hate it. I'm opening up a new Coke. I mean, still Coke Zero, but it's different than that other one.
With Coke in it, this is solid. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good rum and Coke. It's not a great rum and Coke. It's a good rum and Coke. Yeah, I still don't think I would buy it. But so far, if it's between Australia or Thailand in the Cane Island selection, you go with the Thailand.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really kind of looking forward to Guatemala now.
Yeah, that is certainly the highest rated of all these.
I trust me some Guatemalans on their rumming.
Now you're fulling your tasting.
It's not bad. That's not bad. You could do a lot worse. Namely, the bottle labeled Australia that's sitting right next to that one. Okay, so up next, you want to dump that, or you want a new cup?
I'm going to finish it.
I have two. I have two new cups over here, so we can do new cups.
Well, do we want to sip on this while we talk about your list, or do we want to go straight in?
I want to do the rum. I want to do back-to-back rum tasting, so we can kind of get the rum segment.
Okay.
Condensed and over.
Do it.
Not that I don't like the rum part, but we can still complain about Australia after this bit. But I think as long as we're doing a back-to-back lineup o rums.
Okay. Open it up. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. You say that like a genie might pop out of this.
I doubt that. If it does, I bought it, and those wishes are mine. Just gonna.
But I'm the one opening it, so I think by genie rules, it becomes mine.
Genie, I wish that it was my bottle. That was not a good.
That's the weakest of all the corks.
Yeah. Burp. Okay, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to switch over to Guatemala. Now, this jumps to a 6.2. What's interesting about this is there's only 10 ratings. One of them is a 1, and the rest of them are 5s and 6s.
That feels like a Karen rating, but okay.
God, that's weird, because I go down here
I
in the
got
thing.
a speeding ticket on my way back from the store. 1 star.
I don't get this. It says 6.2. It says there's a 1, some 3s and 5s, but it doesn't say that there's a 2, and yet then I scroll down and I see a 2. Are you ready for this 2 rating? Before you nose it, not too late.
No, okay, sorry.
The 2 rating is, the header is just plain awful. Maybe I received a taste from a spoiled bottle or something, but this stuff was absolutely terrible. Musty odor, heavy wood. Flavor was exactly the same, musty with heavy wood flavor. Okay.
He doesn't like wood.
But you know what? I don't see a 1, so it's a 1 instead of a 2. Everything else is 6s and 7s.
Okay, Guatemala has not let me down. I think this is the nicest on the nose.
Yeah?
I believe this is out of all the rums that we have just tried, this is the nicest on the nose.
Nice little sweetness on that first sip. Nice little sweetness.
I get the wood comment. I don't know if
it's not musky though.
It's not musky, no. But
that person might have gotten.
It might have gotten a funky bottle. That might be maybe less wood. You know what it tastes like? And I'm saying this with all seriousness. Bison grass.
I don't taste any kind of grass.
Oh no!
You know what? There's a little bit of a burn later, though.
It might be big blue stem or something. or like thistle. I don't know. There's some kind of foliage that's not fruit in there, but this I don't hate it. That's not.
I liked the other one better.
I did. I like Thailand better, but this one's interesting. This has a very interesting flavor to it. The person that said that it is hot garbage clearly did not try Australia's rum, because that's hot garbage in a box mailed to you.
That was $17.
Here, cue me.
Oh yeah, good call.
There is a spice in that.
Melange.
Close. I was thinking more like chive.
Yeah, that could happen.
Chive, yeah, chive.
At least it's not arugula.
Arugula.
That's just bitter shit. I hate fucking arugula. And then people make salads with that. I think those people need punches in the dick.
I think you and I have been friends for many years now, and I have not once heard your arugula rant.
Yeah? What are your feelings on arugula?
None. I'm arugula neutral. I think it's a really fun word, but
I'll give you that.
based on my rule about not eating things I can't spell.
So you haven't necessarily had arugula.
Yeah.
Do you have a splash of Coke? I want to try this with Coke.
I do. Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think with the cube? What do you think with the cube?
I like it. Like I would have that. I would have it just like that. Golly. Had you had it with Coke yet? Oh.
Ooh, that was
Coke's not the thing?
No, I haven't tried it with Coke yet. That was with the cube. It was colder, but it whatever the weird chive.
Coke is nice.
Is Coke nice?
Yeah, there's like a cinnamony nutmeggy thing that comes out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's try this because I
Do it.
I almost liked neat over the other word I was going to say. Cube. Yeah.
Not neat. Unneat. Wrinkled.
Excuse me, barkeep. Could you unneat my drink?
What is the machine they use to
unneat the drink? It's a fucking ice maker. It's right over there.
Inside jokes that we're telling to the listeners that.
Hey, you know what? It makes us laugh, and that's all that counts. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Coke completely changes this rum.
Right?
And this is a delightful rum and Coke.
It is.
It brings a complexity to the rum and Coke that you don't usually get. Whatever that chive bullshit is, it kind of goes away.
You get the cinnamon nutmeggy kind of.
Yeah. This is like a Christmas rum and Coke.
Yeah.
This is delightful.
Yeah. I'm very happy with this.
Wow.
And it only took the cost of 3 bottles to figure out that one of them was actually worth buying again.
Yeah, suck it, Australia. Oh my gosh!
And Thailand, you maintain whatever.
Yeah, Thailand, you hold your own in the rum game. Truthfully, we weren't expecting much out of you, but fucking Guatemala, man.
Yeah,
this is a rum and Coke rum. They made a really good rum and Coke rum. Nah, not neat. Nah, not on the rocks. Fucking rum and Coke. Holy shit! This is a dynamite rum and Coke rum.
Yeah,
I would buy this for Coke.
So, what do you think of like the analogy of that? Like Thailand is like the Nicaragua of Asia for rums.
I have never heard that before. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a lot of Taiwanese. I don't have a lot of Taiwanese stereotypes floating around up there.
I just like the food a lot.
Oh, I do.
Of the Asian foods, it's my favorite.
I do enjoy a good Thai food. Okay, that's solid.
Yeah,
and I guess I also make reference to Taiwanese cat houses all the time. So,
cat house. Oh my God, Sandy found some TikTok or some shit of this cat sanctuary in like.
Not what I was talking about, but keep going.
I know, but I want to say that it was in Michigan or something like that. And she just sent it to me with the words, "We're moving to Michigan."
No. Have you been to Michigan?
Because it's like a warehouse. It's just this big warehouse with cat trees and baskets with blankets in, like all kinds of. It's just
so
it's
like house cats, not.
Yeah,
not
no.
like,
This was like a no-kill cat shelter with hundreds and hundreds of cats inside.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, nope. Nope on a rope.
Nope on a rope.
No.
Not a fan of the.
How about freaking no?
How about no? Oh, okay. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll give that to you.
That is her goal, though. You know, that if you won the lottery, what would you do? That's what she would do. She would start a no-kill cat shelter. And
that's
and she would complete her ascension to crazy cat lady number 1.
Number 1? She has more than one cat now, so I mean that's got to be something, right?
No, but she would have she would be like cat lady with like 375 cats. That's what, like, when I say how many cats are too many, she says there's no such number.
Yeah, I used to agree with that philosophy, and now I don't. Guess that's the right thing. I'm pretty sure I've had up to as many as 7 at one point in time. I think I'm kind of done with cats. I think. Well, let me rephrase. I'm done with things not human shitting in my house. I think that's really where I'm at with stuff.
I really want a dog.
I don't at all.
But again, I want a pug that wears a bowler hat.
I'm not
a monocle.
Which is cute. I will give you that. I'm not a dog guy.
Yeah.
Maybe like an Australian cattle dog because they're smarter, than me.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not a dog fan. A buddy of mine has an Australian cattle dog.
Does he do calculus?
For those that don't know, that's the dog that Mad Max had in Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. Like the dog that he had, which was named Dog. That was an Australian cattle dog. Those things are stupid smart.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous smart. It's the kind of dog that will run up to the remote and turn the volume down if it thinks you're watching the TV too loud. Like they're smart on a level you're not prepared to handle an animal being.
Really?
Yeah. I think cats are that smart natively, but they also don't care. That's cat's biggest issue.
I think cats care. I think they just really don't want you to know. Yeah. I've seen some cat behavior and they're like, shit, I got caught.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Be aloof.
Be aloof.
Be aloof.
You've seen. We've talked about this before. The dog diary versus the cat diary.
Yeah.
The dog diary is like no. Where it's like the dog diary. Today my human fed me, was the best thing in the world, and then my human took me for a walk and it was the best thing in the world, and then human left the house and it was sad, but then the human came back and it was the best thing in the world, and it was just
sad dog diaries.
No, it was a huge list of that, and then the next one was the cat diary. Day 937 of my captivity.
Yeah.
And yeah. Earlier this morning, I walked in between the human's legs, and he appeared to have tripped. Tomorrow, I shall try this again at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can repeat the results.
My captors.
My captors
refused to stand at the door, holding it open while I decided whether I was going to go outside or inside, or outside or inside, or outside, or inside.
So good.
Or outside.
So good.
Morgan Freeman. I would love to have that fucking guy on our show. Frank or whatever. That guy, his true facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like true facts about the sea cucumber. True facts about the dung beetle. Those are just the best. I wish I was that. I mean, I'm a pretty funny guy. And yet, that guy's funny as fuck.
I may or may not have fallen into a clickbait trap, or not clickbait, an algorithm trap of Bill Hader impersonations today. And like,
dude, he's good.
He is
good,
ridiculously good,
and he'll make his face look like the other guy.
Oh yeah, he did. Like his Alan Alda is so spot on. He did, Alan Alda auditioning for something. He was talking about one of his Saturday Night Live sketches. They played the bit where he interviewed John Malkovich, and then he started talking like John Malkovich during the interview. And John Malkovich is like, I don't talk like that. And he's like, I don't talk like that. It was fucking perfect.
Yeah. They do a SNL when they have those really, really good lineup of people that do actors.
Yeah.
That whole like audition tape.
Oh yeah.
Thing. I mean, the Star Wars was the best.
Star Wars was absolutely
Walter
the best.
Matthau as
Kevin Spacey doing Walter Matthau auditioning for Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
They didn't, but you were meant to think they did.
Yeah.
These tracks are side by side.
What the fuck is a Wookiee?
Sand people always travel single file to hide their numbers.
Yeah. What the fuck is a Wookiee?
What is this film about anyway? Oh Christ! And he's doing the whole thing with a golf club in his hand.
Richard Dreyfuss, that one.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I was in Jaws.
I told you I didn't want to wear the damn mask. I was in Jaws, okay? Yeah, no, that was.
Effective rum. So, non sequitur to that, which is,
Really? Have we ever tied anything to anything else?
Yes. No. I mean, we should. Welcome to non sequitur with Greg and Squirrel. No.
We need to get Dave working on that intro too.
Yeah. So we were talking last night, and Riley, my son Riley, he's hanging out. He's 20, and he's like earlier this year, or like almost a year ago. So it was last year. It was he did that gig in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Oh, at the don't tell me. Yeah, the Titanic.
Oh, sorry,
museum.
you said don't tell me. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
There's a delay.
Fuck you.
Anyway, so he does his job.
THEA Award-winning Titanic experience.
Right. Which whole other conversation. He says to me, "Hey, Dad. So when do I get my THEA trophy?" Like when you
buy one,
when you mail them $300. Oh, I don't know. Oh, man. And when's the deadline? For what?
For what?
To order it.
It's
if don't have to do it by a certain time. I'm like,
it's like Amazon, man. Just fucking order them.
Yeah, I didn't buy my first one for like 6 years after I won my first one.
Now, be it they change over time. Like they're currently these cute little plaque things.
Yeah,
I still have original OG THEA Awards. Have you ever
the one
seen
that looks
those
like a
things?
mace?
Holy fuck, dude! You could murder somebody with these things. Oh yeah, is that a THEA Award or Exhibit A as the blunt object for my murder trial? Like it is insane. It's on a like a granite base.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even a wood base plated. No, it's a solid.
No, that is a
stone
brick.
base.
Yeah.
With a metal rod that goes up to a globe with spikes on it, because that's the old school spiked THEA
It looks
logo,
like a three-dimensional version of the Islands of Adventure logo.
which is ironic because the one I have is 4 Islands of Adventure.
Nice.
But yeah, holy shit.
Yeah. How many? Like you've worked on so many projects. Have you ever calculated how many projects, the award-winning projects, you've been involved in?
I haven't, but I need to. My problem is that, some people out there do 90% of like 3 projects, and I do 5% of 100 projects.
That was weird. It had some little glitch. It kept going, so whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, every single year I work on anywhere between 2 and like 5 THEA Award-winning projects.
But you're like, what did you do? Low voltage, like,
or engineering, project management. Yeah, it's it's, don't get me wrong, it's critical to it working, but no one cares.
Yeah. And I spent somewhere around like 41 months working on Diagon Alley.
Exactly. That's the one. This year, and truthfully, I'm gonna buy the THEA Award for this one. SeaWorld Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
won.
you did a lot of work on that.
I put so much freaking work into that job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was and truthfully, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun being the kind of the overall engineering project manager for a year.
Yeah,
managing a team between L.A., Abu Dhabi, and Orlando.
Did you get to go to Abu Dhabi? I don't. What was in my mouth? Did you go to Abu Dhabi? Did you get to go to Abu Dhabi?
Yes.
I still almost screwed it up again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pull it out though.
Yes. I did get to go to Abu Dhabi.
I still haven't gotten to go to the Middle East.
I really love it, and actually, I'm working on. There's some things are happening in Saudi Arabia, so I'm working on trying to get over there for at least the SEA conference, the Saudi.
I tried like hell, but I don't think I'm gonna get to go.
Yeah, I'm working like mad to sponsor the TEA event over there and be present. But
dude, you need to like parlay that into staying for SATE Europe. That would be so badass if you could.
Well, I'll see if I can make that work. But like, no, on the Abu Dhabi trip, we went over there, for the SeaWorld project, and it was the same developer that did Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers was just finishing construction, and we were given, kind of a hard hat tour of Warner Brothers during that process, and going back to just the construction offices, whatever, just sort of the general, hey, we're going to meet here, blah, 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 this is where everybody works. A bunch of our friends from Thinkwell showed up.
Really?
So I'm sitting in a conference room, and I'm like, oh, hey, I know him, I know her, I know him, I know her. It was absolutely hilarious, because there I am on the other side of the world, and a bunch of my LA Thinkwell friends show up in Abu Dhabi in a conference room with hard hats. That's
like me in Switzerland getting ready to fly back because I was there working on the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah.
And I came back to a hotel near the airport and was going to fly out the next day, and I'm standing at the elevator ready to go up and check in my room. I'd already checked in. I was heading to my room. Elevator opened up, and 5 senior members of Rideshow Engineering step out of the elevator looking at me like, oh, well, we know you.
What are you doing here?
Don't you work for us? I'm like, yeah.
I mean, don't you work for me?
Oh, no. No, there were some top brass there. But it was great because, like, a couple of them met, just like, hey, we haven't eaten yet. We'll meet you down in the first floor restaurant. So we sat at the bar and ate and told stories. And it was a great time. Love bonding with those guys.
Well, that's super cool.
Sometimes I forget. Like, I know some really cool people. I forget that sometimes. I mean, like you're a cool people, I guess.
Yeah, but I can't hook you up with anything. It's like, oh yeah, that guy, he bought me that thing at Publix at one time.
But that was a great thing at Publix. It was potato chips. And by the way, I'm just going to throw this out there. The two of us are just dying to finish this episode so we can eat some potato chips. We're like, can I have some potato chips?
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, just something like salty. Just can I have some potato chips or some tater tots?
I've been like exercising and dieting, and like that's bullshit. I just want everybody to know that that's bullshit. I mean,
yeah,
donuts. That's my happy place.
I grew a beard.
You grew a beard, so you're like, I'm not shaving, so beard. I can make up for chin with hair.
It was honestly. Now that I'm like 6 weeks into it, it was just kind of a thing where at first it was like
6 weeks into it.
Yeah,
that's like me after 2.
Well, I've been trimming and doing things.
Okay,
I don't want it to get long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't want to braid it or anything?
No, that would be cool for like cosplay and shit. But like as a generality, I think this is the length for me.
The only reason that I shave ever is I'm a sloppy eater, and I had a mustache long enough that I could curl, and eating food is challenging at that point. And there was a point in time where you're at a nice restaurant and you're like, well, you know what? Fuck this. Like, you're going away. And I want to enjoy the food.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm probably going to shave tonight out of spite.
You're going to shave tonight?
I don't know. Probably. I got stuff going on. Hey, do you see my nails?
Yeah, it's actually Sandy. I wasn't sure if you wanted to tell that story, but Sandy showed me your post.
Oh, I posted it to Facebook. It was freaking hilarious.
Please
So
tell us all about this.
yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I have a 4-year-old daughter, and she painted her nails this morning.
And her name is none ya fucking business.
Yeah. So she painted her nails this morning, and she was running around, and she made some comment to me, like just some backhanded, off the cuff 4-year-old comment, like, "Oh, Daddy, you're a boy. You can't paint your nails." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna crush that attitude right now. I can absolutely paint my nails right now." So I painted my nails, and now they're all sparkly.
They look pretty fucking fantastic, by the way.
Yeah,
and it's the clear sparkle. So it's you're not fucking around with a color. It's just like, hey, I've got colored fingernails that sparkle,
and they're glittery. No, I really kind of like it. I'm pretty sure that I can, I don't think I personally can do this alone. I'm going to need Leonardo DiCaprio or somebody to join me in this. But I think we can start like a nail polish fashion trend for men, where it's like,
you know who's going to do it?
Your watch face and your nails need to match. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong.
You know who's going to do it?
Who's going to do it?
The ultimate papa, right? Like who in the world right now is the ultimate girl dad right now?
The ultimate girl dad?
Jason Kelsey.
Jason Kelsey, yeah. If we can get Jason Kelsey to paint his nails, and
he's done it, and he'll do it again.
Oh, absolutely. But he's got to do it. He's got to do it game day, like Chiefs colors, like red and yellow alternating, Yeah, I'm more of a green and yellow kind of guy, but that's fine.
I know the out song now.
Lil Wayne's got my back.
And makes a damn fine rum.
He does make a damn fine rum. Thank you, Lil Wayne. We appreciate you as a human.
And we'd appreciate you more if you sponsor the show. All we need is like $10,000 a year, and we will we'll drink fucking bamboo every episode.
Yeah, we'll drink bamboo every episode and paint our nails whatever colors you want.
Yeah.
Hopefully green and yellow.
We are perfectly willing to sell out for your brand with just all we ask is cash.
That doesn't just go for Lil Wayne. I want everyone to know that we are ready to sell out. We are on the lookout to sell out. We've been trying to sell out for years now, so
and I got to throw this out there. So our intern has been doing research onto qualifying us as media and influencers.
Because we need to be.
We need to.
When the Epic Universe little totem thing came out in the boxes, and people were getting them and posting pictures, my first reaction was, "What the fuck? Like, come on! I know people.
Yeah.
How come? What? Really?
We need to be on this list.
We need to be on this list,
especially once it gets a little closer to like grand opening. Like, we need to go as Rum and Nerdy to Media Day.
I would love to go to one. I would love to go as Rum and Nerdy to Media Day, and then meet all of the people that I've been working with for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Garrick, what the hell are you doing here?
Media.
Media Day. Yeah, I'm press.
Show up to Media Day with a press pass. You're not press. Oh, we're press.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome. Well, hey, one of the architectural leads for one of the lands has been wearing a Rum and Nerdy pin in social media posts, so it's just like,
right? On a lot of them.
On a lot of them, yeah.
And I don't know if I told you this. So last weekend, it was a week ago last night. Yeah, it's Sunday. Is it Sunday? It's Sunday.
All day.
So,
by the way, we're recording a week before Super Bowl Sunday because Greg's traveling like usual.
Right. You know what? And I got to say, we kicked last year's ass as much as I traveled last year, and we still got every episode.
Oh, we absolutely did. You know what?
It takes a lot of effort.
It does. It does. You know what? You know what our benchmark for every season has to be? Episode 42. You have to at least hit.
That's easy. That's like only missing 10.
We missed it. Season 2 had no episode 42.
Well, and season 1 we started halfway through the year. Like, Season 1 was no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Season 1 was a January 1st.
Absolutely,
because
buddy.
we had switched over from the other show.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that episode 42 is a milestone for us every year.
Yeah. I don't know. At this point, even if we do them late, I think this year the target is 52. We hit 49 last year. And that's not even included. Well, we hit 52 with the multiple episodes during IAPA week, but we didn't count it as that. We said 49.
We didn't, and which good on us. We shouldn't. So yeah, hitting 52 is a goal.
Yeah,
I like that.
So
goal.
even when we take vacations for our day jobs, we're not taking a vacation from you people, our listeners. You people.
You people.
Yeah.
How dare you make me record on my day off?
Even I can turn that into a derogatory statement. You people. Fuck off. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't know. I really like the Guatemalan rum with the Coke.
I really like the Guadalajara pour. It's really good. I'm going to drink it with Dr. Pepper.
Pour, yeah.
Koala Campor. Anyway.
Koala Campor.
Don't get political.
No?
What were we talking about? Anyway, so we have, I think, all of our participants for next week's thing, which is tonight. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. As of the airing of this episode, that's tonight.
Yeah.
We're there. We're VIP. We're doing the thing.
Yeah. I hope you had reached out to us and got the tickets, because I think we got rid of about half of them.
We got rid of about half the tickets. So there are still tickets left if you want to meet us at Disney Springs tonight. You could randomly meet us at Disney Springs tonight.
You probably could if you really wanted to go, but I would recommend reaching out to us on show@rumandnerdy.com. That's rumandnerdy.com, and let us know that you're going to show up, so we could email you back and say they're gone. But right now, I know there's the 4 for the VIP table.
Yeah, we got the 4
so
for
the VIP table's gone.
Yep.
We know Tyler's going.
Yep.
And I feel like there's somebody else that's going. Oh, Trevor.
Trevor's going, yeah.
Trevor's going, but he's not doing VIP.
He's not?
He's just doing the free ticket.
Yep.
Which, by the way, he did a post on social media because he does videography for Disney.
Yep.
And Jason Kelsey, he got to do some videography with Jason Kelsey and his family in the park yesterday.
Oh, my God. It has to be killing you on the inside a little bit.
Yeah. And Jason's not my team. That's Philadelphia. Well, it was Philadelphia. He's retiring now, but
still.
But
he's a Kelsey.
So I saw a thing.
He's seen more Chiefs games than you. Maybe not.
No, probably not, actually.
Probably not, no.
Because he would have been playing his own games.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I've, live now, just in the last few years, I think I've been to, 8 games, one of which was the Super Bowl. Which was surprisingly affordable.
It was.
When given free tickets.
Yeah. Thank you, Sammy.
Yes, I feel the hate flowing through you. Anyway,
hey, I have seen my team win a Super Bowl in person for free. So
we're the same.
Zero hate.
Twinsies.
Yeah, there is zero hate.
Twinsies.
I bullshitted my way into that slightly differently, but I got there. And that's all that counts.
Honest answer.
Yeah.
Because I fly back from LA on Friday.
Uh-huh.
Friday night of the concert. Honest answer. I had contemplated going from LA straight to Las Vegas for the weekend. To be in Las Vegas. Because Shannon and Dave are there. I'd be like, hey, I'm sleeping with you. Like not in your bed, but I'm sleeping at your house. And I'm sure they would have been like, yeah, come on. But just to be in the city at the same time, I don't think
that's a little weird. Just to be in the city is weird.
I don't think
if you had tickets, it would be like Greg's got tickets. That's legit.
No, but Super Bowl parties all across that town. People going to bars, me wearing Chief regalia and just strutting through anywhere. I'm either going to get my ass handed to me, or I'm going to have like-minded individuals absorb me into their group. It would have been fantastic. At the same time, we've got a few people coming over. We're not having a full-on party, but we do have a few people coming over.
Yeah.
And I'm legitimately thinking of making Taylor Swift friendship bracelets that say Kansas City Chiefs to hand out to people who come here, because embrace it.
You know
And-
what?
and-
you
and-
1,000% have to embrace that. That is kind of awesome.
Well, you know me. I could give two shits about her music, but here's the thing.
Which, and as a music fan, I'm going to say is the wrong attitude, because she is a ridiculously talented artist. I own multiple albums, and not like I downloaded them. I own the plastic discs because I'm an adult.
Well, and my thing is, it's just very literally not my like that kind of music gets under my skin. I listen to more rock and metal, but here's the thing too. There's been a lot of videos out. Like one of the bands that I very much enjoy is Disturbed, and I have to say, Disturbed. Actually, there was a video out this week where the entire band did the entire show in Kansas City Chiefs jerseys.
Really?
So first off, I'm like, that's fucking badass.
Disturbed, props.
Yeah. Now, it might have been an opportune moment. I don't know, where they're just like, well, if I could embrace that fandom because they might have been in Missouri. I don't know.
They might have been in Missouri. I don't know. Yeah,
but
that's a big I don't know.
But still, and as much as I like Disturbed, I don't know the band member's name. You might. The lead singer for Disturbed?
Yeah.
By the way, just looks like a total dad. Like he's got a thicker body, bald head, and he's just like when you look at him, he's like, he's not a rock star. He's a dad. But what's funny is he like there's this video I saw where he's going on a rant. He's like, somebody had mentioned Taylor Swift and the audience booed, and he's like, no. He's like, you got to understand, here's a person who is teaching an entire generation of fans of pop music that you can get on stage and write your own songs and play music and actually perform with an instrument on stage. He's like, Taylor Swift's a fucking badass. And he was applauding her so much. And I appreciate the sentiment where he was coming from. It's so important.
It's like there was it wasn't Dee Snider. It was one of those guys who was a talking head on some program, a long time ago. But they were doing like one of those back to the 90s shows, like and they were talking about Hanson, and everyone was bad mouthing Hanson, the band, not me, and and they got to him, and he's like, what? They sang their own songs, they wrote their own music, they played their own instruments. I can't knock that.
Not at first.
No, but I mean that was just a statement. He's like, they played their own music, they play their own instruments, like, can't knock that. Done. Just that was the end of his little talking head, and you're like, oh shit, okay, well.
There's so many performers out there that have a team of music writers and performers and everything else and choreographers, and it's so manufactured.
It really is. It really is. But I absolutely can't take anything away from Taylor Swift on that front. And someone mentioned that like post Michael Jackson, she's the real deal. Somebody had made a comment, because for some reason it always ends up being Taylor Swift versus Beyonce, and this one artist was like, no, she's kind of the real deal from a performance standpoint. Like the time she did like a 2-hour set in the rain, out at some concert, playing her own instruments, playing her own songs, whatever. Like he's like, nope, not since Michael Jackson have we seen a force in pop music to that caliber. And it was like, that's kind of awesome.
I have to say, over the last few weeks and months, I'm really surprised. She is not my kind of music. I am not a fan of her music, but I am a fan of her. So
that's a fair statement. You don't have to like everything. That being said, she has some folk albums. Like she recently released, not recently. I don't know. Time has no meaning to me. She released a folk album that was just amazing.
Make me a mixtape.
Yeah, I'll make you a Taylor Swift mixtape.
Yeah.
Do you own a CD player, by the way? Like if I handed you a CD, would you have the technology to play it?
Through my gaming system.
Okay, that counts.
It might be easier to make a Spotify playlist.
Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. I'll figure out a way to get you some choice Taylor Swift tunes.
Like, you got to pick the ones that are going to win me over.
I can do that.
Because if it's a list that's like poppy shit, like I broke up with this guy, I'm going to be out pretty
I don't
quick.
know, man. I love poppy shit. I love all of the music. Lots of people say they like all of the music. I genuinely like all of the music. And there's some of her poppy shit is fucking amazing.
And you're talking to the guy that won the whatever it was 2014 Father's Day air guitar competition
at
Hard Rock.
Yeah.
And it was all on Van Halen and Def Leppard and AC/DC and Metallica. That's where I am. Like,
okay, fine. Hey, you know what? Because we bullshit our way through an entire episode without going through our list.
We didn't even get to the main list.
We didn't get to the main list. I want to give you one. I just found this out recently, and I think this is an amazing factoid, and okay. I think Tyler would appreciate it. The Dire Straits song "Money for Nothing."
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who that's written about?
Bob Dylan.
Motley Crue. Money for Nothing is a Motley Crue diss track from Dire Straits circa 1981, whenever the hell that came out.
Really?
How cool is that?
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea.
I got to go back and listen to that now.
You do. Basically, the whole thing is talking about Motley Crue. The giveaway was in the music video for the song. Apparently, there's a bunch of TVs in the background, and they're all playing Motley Crue music videos. But it was Mark Knopfler wrote that about MTV and all the kind of the bullshit that came around, and it was the fake kind of the fake hair bandy metal blah 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 artists that were out there, and it was Motley Crue.
That's funny.
There you go.
That's funny. Anyway, okay, I think we're kind of there, right?
Yeah, I was expecting this episode to be short, and then we forgot to record 10 minutes of it, so we had to go back and redo it. But
we didn't forget. No, that was a glitch. That was it. Stopped. It is not liking us today.
No, it happens.
We got a little bit of cleanup to do. If you hear a little glitch, that's software. That wasn't us.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not entirely true. I had to pee.
You also had to pee.
I had to go to the bathroom.
That's a real thing. Yeah, we're old.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take anything away from that.
Well, anyway, hey, so listen, everybody. We always have to start off, and I really, really wish that this weekend I was there partying with you guys because I know you guys are going to tear it up this week. But Dave Martin, we love you.
DemoDavePro.com.
And Shannon, the two of them together. Just
and Shannon.
badass.
Yeah, Shannon's amazing.
Don't forget to check us out on our website, rumandnerdy.com. That's rumandnerdy.com.
Social medias, we are also Rum and Nerdy, A-N-D.
And then you can email us at show@rumandnerdy. That's SHOW at rumandandnerdy.com.
Especially if you're going to be at Disney Springs tonight, February 9th.
Yep.
We're going to be there with extra concert tickets.
House opens at 7, shows at 8.
At House of Blues. So we're going to be wandering around. Feel free to shoot us an email. We'll be checking it out.
What do you think? We got probably 4 or 5 tickets at now. I think we're 4 or 5, maybe 6 tickets.
Yeah.
We got 11 total.
Yeah, we got 11 total. So we have some left. So what I'm thinking, shows at 7, say 6 o'clock, we're going to just start handing them out to people at Disney Springs.
Well, and by we, I mean you, because my plane lands at 6.
Okay, so I'm going to be wandering around Disney Springs, and if tickets aren't claimed, I'm going to be just handing people fucking tickets.
Yeah.
I should give you your ticket before you get on your plane.
No, because with house opening, you're gonna want me there to get us in VIP because that's in my name.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. I'll meet you for your ticket. But everybody else,
yeah,
I'm gonna be wandering around Disney Springs with fucking tickets.
Do it.
We're gonna be doing the rum tour with our rum friends at Disney Springs.
Yeah, you may or may not be pressured into buying us a rum, but maybe not.
Buy us a rum. Also, okay. You'll be able to find me by my sparkly fucking nails because.
You think that you're not cleaning? You're wearing them all week?
I think I'm gonna keep these out of spite. I really like having sparkly. It's like I'm a robot. This is really cool.
Nice. I support your decisions, man. You're my brother.
/ a weirdo. Whatever. I don't care. It's cool.
I'm good with it. Whatever. Okay. Listen, everybody, we love you, and
Stay nerdy, my friends.
I hold it down for the city that I'm at. That's Kansas City boy in the middle of the map, yeah. And I'm KC stunting. Welcome to the town, homie. You don't want nothing, no. And if you cut me, I would probably bleed. Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. See, y'all just Indians and we the Chiefs. Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. Yep, for my city.
That's right.
Here's our keto burger.
Yeah, there you go.
See where the most dangerous part, the bread, is replaced with fried chicken.
Look, I'm just here to celebrate the 100th birthday of the NFL.
Well, it's the Bears centennial this year, too. The creation of the Bears is one of those events that has changed the
The
world.
Packers started in 1919, so they had their centennial last year.
Yeah, 1919 was an historically atrocious year because it saw the birth of the two great evils of the 20th century, the Packers and Prohibition.